Aquarius, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the third week of November 2020. So that's from the 16th to the 22nd of November. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the Compendium of Witches Oracle, which I'll be using to draw a couple of cards just to start your reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Aquarius for the third week of November 2020. What messages are here for Aquarius for the third week of November? What does Aquarius need to know? So you've got one card fallen out there, and I'll just... oh, okay, there, that can go. I'll draw one more for you. There you go. So there's three cards for you. And let's see what you get. You've got oath, a promise, a decision that is not made lightly and it's sort of binding. And then you've got explorer, setting your goals and, you know, like moving on. Finding a new path, new ways to do things, new way to go, setting off. And then you've got the reconcilier. Reconciling differences, perhaps, accepting things are the way they are, accepting it is what it is. So there's something that you need to come to terms with, and in order to allow the pain and difficulty that it may have caused you, or a certain person may have caused you, you need to accept them or it for what it is and let it go. And that may be your oath. Severing ties from something that may have caused you difficulties, caused you pain, caused you sorrow. And in so doing, freeing yourself from it and setting new sights for yourself. Letting go of past hurts and moving forward in an adventurous and enthusiastic manner. But let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Aquarius. Finding a new direction. What's on the cards for Aquarius for the third week of November 2020? What messages are here for Aquarius for the third week of November? What does Aquarius need to know? So I will do an 8-card spread for you, Aquarius, and the first 2 cards will depict you where you are now. The second 2 cards will show your challenges. And the next 2 cards offer some guidance from Spirit, advice. And then the last 2 cards will reveal your possible outcome for the week. So let's see what you get. You have Temperance and the Chariot where you are, setting off. Yeah. Bring it down a bit. And then you've got your challenges is the Four of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Your advice from Spirit is the Emperor, building up something new, something better. And you've got the Five of Pentacles there as well. And then your outcome card are the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So there's certainly starting to make progress in building up something new. The Temperance I'd put with the Reconciler. This is about finding peace and harmony after a time of turbulence. Tempering things, using moderation in order to gain a sense of balance. And I do get a sense it's really connecting with the Reconciler today. It's about using moderation in order to accept something as it is. This is accepting things are different. It's taking two different energies, two different concepts, and blending them together in a way you may not have thought possible. And this sets you off on a new path and offers a new beginning, a new hope. And here's your new path, the Chariot. I mean, that fits in there as well. It's about moving forward, moving away from something that may once have been stable and secure but became perhaps binding, restrictive in some way. And, you know, with the canopy of stars indicating divine guidance, divine energies behind you, moving forward with a sense of purpose, with a sense of direction. But in order to make that journey, you need to put your focus and your intent on it. You know, I get a sense there's a feeling about enough is enough, cutting ties and moving on. It is what it is, and letting go of the struggle. And there's your challenge. Laying down arms, getting some respite from a time of aggression, a time of fighting, perhaps even a time of arguments for some of you. Laying down your arms. So there's your challenge, is actually accepting this situation as it is, or accepting this person, these people for what they are. Acknowledging differences, but not allowing these differences to hurt you anymore, to be a cause of pain anymore, and setting your sights on a new goal, gaining that new sense of purpose, a new direction, and moving towards it with intent after having come to that decision, that promise to yourself, that oath. So your challenge there is laying down the arms, letting go of the difficulties of the fighting, of the aggression, of the sense of defensiveness, in order to allow yourself to focus on a new direction. Also in your challenge row you've got the Eight of Wands, which depicts, you know, this, that you can't get going. The challenge is to let go of this hostility and get things moving. Communication may well be for some of you an issue as well. So your challenges are clear communication, letting go of aggression, letting go of hostilities in order to gain a new perspective, and in order to help you build that momentum that you're struggling with, to find that momentum and move forward in an unimpeded way. Your advice here is use strategy and careful planning in order to get back into the seat of your own power to feel you're back in control of your life, that you rule your world and it doesn't rule you. Being watchfulness and carefulness, certainly strategy and planning as you move forward will help you tap into that sense of purpose, that sense of self-empoweredness once again, and enable you to get a sense of building up an empire of your own. So I do get a feeling, although there's a sort of degree of leaving something behind, and that something is connected to hostilities, connected to wrongdoings towards you and difficulties that have arisen from that. You've also got in your advice cards is the Five of Pentacles, suggesting that I get a sense of turning that feeling of being abandoned, of being outcast, and that worry of being out in the cold, turning that around with a new direction, a new sense of purpose, and getting enough rest and respite in order to see things differently. What's just struck me is in this picture there's this fear of lack and this sense of abandonment and being outcast, being out in the cold, and they're outside a church. There's the window with the light shining through, and if the idea here is they just need to find the door, to look in the right direction and go in, find sanctuary, find that warmth, that sense of belonging and comfort. And here he's inside the church, and there's the stained glass window, there's the illumination. So it sort of suggests to me that leaving the hostilities behind purposely, just making that decision to cut ties with something that is causing you pain, and finding your way, finding your own sense of direction, your own purpose, and then thereby stepping into your own a new sense of empowerment and taking control, pulling the reins in, putting things back into balance and moving forward. If you're able to do all that, it brings you to the King of Cups is about stability of emotions, mastering your emotions, being stable and secure on an emotional level. And although all around you there may be turbulence and this sense of fear, this fear of lack, you'll be within your own rebalanced once again emotionally, and through that being able to offer wise and compassionate counsel to others, finding that rock in stormy waters, and also finding a new sense of purpose, finding something solid, something practical to focus on, and putting your efforts and your time, your dedication into that, because from that you'll be building up something solid and secure. Something that may well bring you the stability you fear you may lose in this moving away from the hostilities. So the Five of Coins in your advice row could suggest don't fear a sense of lack, because the more you concentrate, the more you focus on what you could lack, the more prevalent that will become. If you can focus on what you can build up, you'll be able to get back on the horse, get back on track, and begin to lay down solid foundations and take things one step at a time. It may take a while, but the Knight of Pentacles shows, building up something solid, something secure, and providing yourself with a path towards creating stability and security. And that's done through new skills, a new direction. So it's almost like it's a week where you may cut your losses about something that's causing you pain and difficulty, something that's kept you in a sense of unempowerment, where you fear breaking away from that could result in some degree of lack, impoverishment, even if it's emotional impoverishment. But with balance, temperance, and focus in the direction you want to go, and a sense of adventure, embracing this breaking away, laying down the hostilities, and focusing on what you can build up, you'll be able to regain your sense of emotional balance, master your emotions, and find that you are actually emotionally stable, even though you've moved through turbulent times, and you'll be able to focus on building up something solid, something secure, something grounding that brings you back into the seat of your power. So there you have it, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.